Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have two my presentations in two distinct phases. First 10 slides are on general democracy 2.0, and then the other part I will try and tell you as to what Association for Democratic Reforms is up to. So the first one is this. We have to, with the government and the citizen help, nurture the democracy. Only then things can work. Right now, there is a lot of dissension and dissatisfaction with the way the government is working. So, there is a saying that beware of all politicians at all times, but beware of them most sharply when they talk of reforming and improving the constitution. So this block represents, right now, we are not able to access very many things, even though the citizens would like to. Therefore, there is a need that just as the Web 2.0 is being utilized by the private sector in using the social media and the various other media tools, similarly, there is a need for the government also to adopt those methods. And the problem is that the distrust between the government and the citizens, or the citizens and the government, has to be eliminated. So, at present, the impression is that the government is indifferent to the demands of the society as such. And, only when there are agitations or hartals and some sort of a violent testing, then only they listen to your requirements. Therefore, I feel that there is a requirement of having an open sort of a government in which there should be transparency, participation from the citizens, as also collaboration, which means between the government, the states, and the citizens. So, we have to have a balanced act between the access to the information that should be there, as also we have to be sure that we are not denied the information which the citizens require. So there is balancing act which has to be done as regards the information which can be accessed and the information which cannot be divulged because of various reasons. There may be private information, there may be something related to health or security matters or things like that. So this is a trust slide. So basically, like I was telling you earlier also, there is a need for trust to be developed between the citizens and the government. So therefore, as I said earlier, how do we use the Web 2.0 in the government system? In India, there are a number of examples wherein the states have used. There is a Gyandoot project in Madhya Pradesh, there is an E-Seva in Andhra Pradesh, there is a Friends project in Kerala. Then there is online property registration and computerization of land records and things like that has taken place already. But the problem is about transparency and accountability. So how do we do this? Unless the government is transparent about its policies, about its methodology, and it responds to the thing of the citizens, nothing can happen. So therefore, in 1999, Association for Democratic Reforms started this thing with the government as to when the candidates are selected for the elections, there is no background data available. So they were not giving anything. They went to court. Finally, in 2003, the Supreme Court said it will be mandatory for all candidates to submit their background data. So in that, there was their education background, their assets, their criminal background, and things like that. But as you're aware, if I can just quote the figures, in the last Lok Sabha, 30% of the sitting MPs had criminal cases against them, and overall in India, all the assemblies, state assemblies, 31% had that. And as of today, wherein we have done the analysis in phase 6 of the Lok Sabha, that is about 210 odd constituencies, the average figure is still around 18% people with criminal cases. And out of that, 10% with serious criminal cases, which means things like murder, rape, and so on. So therefore, there is not much faith in the people. We tried through an RTI, and the Chief the Chief Information Commissioner passed an order last year in July that the national parties will come under the RTI. But they did not even respond to that. So in January, we again raised a hullabaloo, and then the Chief Information Commissioner issued a show call notice to these 6 national parties. None of them has replied except Communist Party of India. We said we need 6 months more. So the point which I am trying to say is that there is generally a resistance amongst the political parties to give out data. So we are trying to increase voter awareness, generally spreading the word that please choose the right person. And if you feel that none of them is worth choosing, use the nota button, none of the above. So, but this is the first step. It has to increase. So therefore, what we are trying to use the web, social media, internet, your SMS system. We've even developed an Android app by the name of EWR Election Watch Reporter, in which you can just use any phone, take a photograph and send it to the Election Commission with whatever malpractice you feel is happening. So on a national